Hello and welcome back to Forged by Geeks playing Pathfinder adventure card game Mummy's Mask version. As always, thank you to our patrons on Patreon. It's just $1 per month and we've got a whole bunch of stuff we're doing with them over the next couple of weeks, so we'll hope you consider backing. And other than that, we're heading into the Pride of the Dispossessed. When building the location deck, set aside the henchmen, monsters, and barriers, then shuffle them into a siege deck. That is this deck. Display the support card defensive stance next to this. That is this card.
It's off the corner. You cut it off.
Oh,
it's
I did.
Too far over.
Thank you. When you would explore, instead encounter the top card of the siege deck as if it were the top card of your location deck. After the encounter, unless it is defeated or displayed, shuffle it back into the siege deck. When you would examine the cards in the location deck, you may examine them in the siege deck instead. When you are dealt damage, if the damage is not reduced to 0, banish the top card of your location and each unoccupied location. Oh.
Yeah.
When a location deck has no cards, that location closes automatically. So we drop a card from all 5 decks.
No, unoccupied.
Your location and the 2 that are unoccupied.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. So that is active. And then last but not least, to win the scenario, a location must be open while the siege deck is empty. So we have to take down this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's going to be exciting. Okay. So let's roll a D8, see who goes first.
D8.
Oh, wait, we do C6s, don't we?
D10.
10s. Okay, 10.
Pick a die. Don't matter. We got them all.
I got a 1.
7.
4.
I go first.
7 it is.
Okay.
So, I am a Blessing of the Scroll.
Okay.
That's not the greatest position for that, really.
That works better. Just putting it on screen.
Except the siege deck.
Oh.
So, Shock Toad. Animal Electricity Basic. The Shock Toad is immune to the electricity trait. Before you act, the Shock Toad deals 1 electricity damage to each character in your location. Well, that sucks. I will recharge a Blessing of Ma'at to reduce damage dealt to me by 2.
That works. That stops us from losing a card.
Alright, but the check to defeat is just a combat of 6. So I am going to use my Flask Thrower, which is my Dex range skill. It's D10 plus 5 plus 3 because of my location.
So you can't lose.
I can't lose against this thing.
Wow.
Without even spending anything. So I am going to use a D10 plus a D6.
Gee, you win.
10, 13, 18.
And it is permanently gone.
Yeah, it is gone. So that goes into the banished deck.
Yep.
Yay. And that. So I am going to discard my Mumius Smuggler to explore again. Which encounters the top card. Gurtablilu Ranger. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that's a new one.
So when you examine this card, succeed at a stealth check 7 or encounter it, the difficulty defeat is increased by 3. Before you act, you are dealt 1d4 poison damage. Shit.
Did you examine or did you explore?
I explored, but before you act, you are dealt 1d4 poison damage.
Oh, that's poopy.
Yeah, I can't do anything to prevent it.
Oh, shit. So that means that when you are dealt damage, if the damage is not reduced to 0, yep.
Sorry.
No problem. So roll a d4.
It doesn't matter. It's just when it's dealt, we banish a card. Like, it's not
Oh, you
like...
still lose from your deck.
Yeah,
no?
you still take the damage.
Oh, I also take the damage. Okay, well, that's gonna really suck.
Oh, yes. That's a bad day. That's a really bad day.
Yeah, because that's gonna really suck.
You have no cards, do you?
Yep.
And you get a Scourge. Yay or nay?
The Scourge die is D8 when you are dealt poison damage.
Except for the
If it is not reduced by at least 1. Curse of Daybane.
That sucks.
Oof.
Sorry. I
That was a bad
I
day.
don't think that I did something
No,
unreasonable
you were
here.
supposed to explore because we got to.
Yeah. That was just a bad day.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Alright, so you're in Damiel, right?
Yes. So that one goes away. Those two also go away.
We can just leave a separate pile. But
Yeah.
See what at the end what we actually
We
lost.
lost, yeah. The good shit we could have gotten.
So, but that's just before I act, so
Then
I
you get
still
hit.
have to fight him.
Can you evade them anyway?
Well, no, you're not.
What can
You
I
don't have
do?
any more damage to take.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna take damage, which means
Oh.
we lose another card out of the deck.
Oh shit.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That's a bad day. So what's
Okay.
the Daybane do for you?
Or do against
You
you.
can't.
Yeah.
At the start of your turn, if the top card of the Blessings discard pile has the basic trait, you may explore this turn only if you play a card or use a power that allows you to do so.
Shite.
Wow.
So,
So I need to get rid of that.
Yeah. Otherwise she's not exploring.
Yeah.
Unless it's a basic.
no, if it's a basic, then it's bad.
Oh.
I want non-basics.
Okay. So good chance that it won't be a basic.
But I should still probably get rid of it.
Yeah, so I guess there's really nothing I can
So
do.
I guess we just take away cards.
Yeah, just deduct the cards.
Ouch. That's not a good start.
Ooh.
Okay, so
And he gets reshuffled into the siege deck, I believe.
Yes, he does.
yeah.
Okay. So Rico, you're up.
That's the end of my turn.
You're gonna stay where you are?
Blessing of the Scroll.
Wow.
Now there's my fucking.
There's your guard.
Yeah.
Your buckler.
Well, I mean, I had a guard. It just wasn't enough.
Alright, I got the henchman.
Oh, fuck.
Alright. She is immune to fire. All damage dealt is fire. If the check to defeat has the cold trait, add a d8. If undefeated, each other character is dealt 1d4 fire damage.
It doesn't say at location.
Yes, it does not say at location. And if defeated, you may close as normal. Blah, blah, blah. Combat 22.
Ouch.
Wow. She's kind of beefy.
Yes, she is.
And I don't have a cold trait. Alright, so all I have is my shock room.
Wow, you didn't even get a second like weapon, so you
Nope, I can't even help myself out. That'll give me a d12 for my ranged, a d8.
Wait, does this have the fire trait?
She is immune to fire.
No, but does the check technically have the fire trait?
Does it? What does it say?
Discard this card to add 2 dice to any check that invokes the fire trait.
This invokes the fire trait because.
Okay. I will give you 2 dice.
Because invoking just means that something in the fight invokes fire, like it has fire. It
So the dice is not technically fire damage.
it just says add 2 dice to a check that invokes the fire trait. So
So that should help.
That
Yeah.
should be good. Alright, let's find out. 22.
Any pluses?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Plus 5. 7, 11. That's not good at all. Alright, so I'm going to use my game of Afterlife. When you would fail a check, bury this card to reroll 1 die. I'll be rerolling this d12. I still don't think that's enough. 7, 14, 14 plus 4, 18, 18 plus 5. Hey,
23.
Sorry about that shimmer we had. I just fixed it.
Alright,
So you beat it?
I did beat it.
Oh, thank God. And that's a henchman. Nice.
yeah.
One of them.
This is the special henchman, I think. So like the other henchmen in here are actually much easier.
Will you be continuing?
Yes, so I'm going to discard my curator to explore my location, which is the siege deck.
There you go.
Bone Storm. Immune to mental and poison. Oh, damage dealt by the Bone Storm may only be reduced by no more than half.
Oh.
If you defeat the Bone Storm by less than 4, shuffle it into the deck it came from. Combat 17.
So you need to do 21.
Alright, so got this again. I'm going to give myself a blessing. Got 2d12, a d8, and a d+5.
Would you like another d12?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would.
I will discard a Blessing of the Ancients.
I need what? So he doesn't get shuffled?
21.
21? Oh, yeah.
That's much better.
Yeah, that's 22 for the pluses. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a whole lot better.
Okay. Unfortunately, these guys go back into the box.
Yes, they do. And I am done.
Okay. And I'm running low on those. Okay, I'm going to relocate and join Nicole's character. And I will start by using my character's ability. I'm going to wait, wrong one. Discard a spell, in this case a cure, to banish a card that has the curse trait next to a character.
I take away my Curse of the Daybane.
And I do not actually have a weapon.
Oh, that's not good.
So I do not think I'm planning to fight right now.
That is a good decision.
But what I am going to do is I'm going to play Pillar of Life. I display this next to my location. While it's displayed, add 1d8 and the magic trait to checks against Banes that have the undead trait. But more importantly, it's a group heal. So we both heal a d4 plus 1. So I have to roll those. So for
Okay.
Nicole, 3 cards. For me, 5 cards. Wish that was reversed, because I only had 3 cards.
Oh, that was nice.
But I figure that little group heal is pretty good.
Yeah, thank you.
And then let's see if I recharge this instead of discarding it. So I need to roll a d10, and it's my divine, so plus 6. I need... Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's harder to recharge those.
14.
Wow.
I need an 8.
You got it.
Nope.
Well, you can cure it later.
Yes.
least.
Yeah, true.
But that group heal's nice. I do like that card.
And while it's displayed, it's a 1d8.
I should show that to people. That was the card I was playing.
Okay, but at the end of the turn, it's banished
Yeah,
anyway.
It would only help me, and then we could do the group heal during that.
Okay.
So it gives me the bonus and the group heal.
Okay,
Okay, so it is
That's-
discarded.
I think that's the end of your turn.
Oh
right?
yeah, I'm done.
Did you want to shift to protect where he came from?
Sure.
Son of a bitch. No weapon.
Oh, shit. Oops.
At least you know what you're getting.
Yeah. So this is a Blessing of Nethys. It doesn't really matter, though, because I kind of have to encounter it no matter what.
Yes.
So, alright, so, what's the thing for Walled Oasis? I can't see it very clearly.
Oh, damage dealt to you is dealt to other character at this location.
Okay. Alright, so I encounter an Insanity Mist. When you examine this card, succeed at a Dexterity or Disabled 11 check, or each character at this location is dealt 2 poison damage. I did not examine it. Display this card next to its location. While displayed at the start of your turn, succeed at a Wisdom or Perception 10 check to banish this barrier, or you are dealt 2 poison damage. Wow. I have an ability to improve my ability to defeat barriers, at least. So,
Oh, that's good.
yeah, because I can't do anything about that, really. I am not going to push right this moment.
Already.
So you are getting a Blessing of the Elements.
Second law. We don't like this word.
No.
No. Display this next to the scenario. If defeated while displayed, the character succeeds at a check to defeat a barrier, roll a d6. If the difficulty of the check was exceeded by that amount or more, Each character at that character's location banishes a card or summons and encounters a henchman Voices of Spire.
So this goes next to the scenario.
Yeah.
We just got to remember to do that next time we defeat a barrier, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, which will probably be Nicole's next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to discard my Shock Lizard to explore my location.
There you go.
We got a Royal Nago. Man, what's with all these level 4 monsters I keep getting? It's Combat 16, then Combat 16. You may succeed at a stealth each check to evade the Royal Naga. For each combat check, randomly choose a card that you can play that is a weapon or has the attack trait and play it. Huh. That sucks.
Yeah.
It's random.
Yes. Ouch.
Yeah, that's kind of shite. Let me see. The Shock Lizard gave me something. You may add the electricity trait to my combat checks, which doesn't matter here.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to randomly choose one of my weapons. I'm playing that one. So I revealed the Shock ROM to get my D12 and a D8 plus 5 total. And I got to beat a 16. Good chance.
Yeah, that's pretty good. No.
5 plus 5 is only 10.
I can only give you extra 3.
So I would be taking 5 damage.
I cannot fix this.
Can you do a reroll like you've done a few times?
No, I cannot. It's buried.
Damn it.
Alright. Give me that 3.
Okay. Blessing of Mott.
So that brings me up to a grand total of 13. I will recharge my tool Croc Skin to reduce combat damage by 3. So we don't lose cards.
Yep. But then...
It's recharged, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that was a failed combat. He goes back in.
Yep.
But
we don't lose cards.
Yeah.
Which is the biggie.
Yep.
Man, this has been kind of brutal so far.
Are you going to keep going?
I think I will, actually.
Okay.
I'll use the Black Kiss to discard to explore my location.
Oh.
Should recharge my Ancients.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
I
have.
was saving it if I
For the second attack.
drew the Fate Blade instead,
Oh.
because it's only a D4 instead of a D8.
There you go.
Ambush. It is not a barrier,
It,
so it does.
no, it is a barrier.
Oh, it is a barrier. Dex, Acrobatics, Wisdom, Perception.
Difficulty is increased by the scenarios, so it's a 13.
I don't have Acrobatics, so it is a D12 plus 3 right now. What do I got beat?
13.
13.
And ideally, you want to get as close to 13 as possible.
It is not an obstacle or trap, so that don't help me. So I will recharge my blessing to give myself another D12.
And do you have any pluses?
3.
Plus,
You said 3, so.
oh, that's not a disabled check. Negative, it's only a plus 2.
Okay. That's actually probably better right now.
Mm.
Nope.
Oh, that's not better?
3 plus 2.
Fuck.
Alright. If undefeated, examine your location deck until you find a monster. Encounter it, subtracting 1 for each die roll in your checks against it.
There's no monsters in your deck. You're fine.
No.
It's gonna go from that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it says in your location deck.
And remember,
Everything's going from the siege deck instead.
correct. Every time we're supposed to explore.
No,
when
it's-
you would explore, when you would examine cards in a location deck, you may examine them in the siege deck instead.
You may. You don't have to.
Yeah, I think that is the spirit is. It's
Okay,
coming out.
so you
Yeah.
want to...
Well, I
and
don't
it's-
want to. I have to.
It's an examine, right?
Yep.
Okay, so any examine effects.
No, it's oh yeah.
And then this
Well,
goes back
there
in.
is no examine, so that's good.
Banish this card.
Oh, what level is it?
2.
Then it goes away permanently.
Alright, so we got a barrier.
We didn't
It's not a
defeat it.
barrier.
It needs to be a monster, doesn't it?
Yeah, examine until you find a monster. So unless that has a trigger trait on it, it
Nope.
doesn't matter.
Next.
Okay, give me back the other one. Ugh. Now, since we didn't defeat that barrier that he's facing, does that actually go away?
I don't think so, because I think we have to defeat it.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, so you have to defeat the stuff, so that goes back into the...
No,
barrier.
wait, that might... Well...
I'll read
The rules don't
Oh,
tell
right,
us.
the rules are fucking useless in
Yeah.
this case. I forgot about that.
It was specifically we win,
Okay.
or if we choose to banish.
No, you can't choose.
For
Banes
items
are
and stuff.
always banished. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Banes are always banished. So.
Okay.
Oh, that is a trigger. So
Yep.
succeeded as stealth or encounter it. The difficulty to defeat is increased by 3. So all you would have to do is take a 3, which sucks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's
No, the
not
problem
bad.
is the poison.
No. Oh yeah, before you act. Shit.
Mhm. So first off, it's my stealth check. No.
Oh, so it's a 20.
And here comes my poison damage.
Oh.
I don't think we're winning this one right now.
And
So he gets a Cursed Daybane.
Yep.
And we lose a card from each of the decks.
Yep.
This one is closed.
And which deck is yours? This one?
Yep.
And then you take damage from it,
He already did.
which dumps another card from each.
Oh yeah. So we lost our first location.
2 locations at once.
Yep.
So,
This is not going good for us.
and I'm done.
Fuck.
Lesson of the dog.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't feel like I can attack right now, which really sucks. I still have not gotten a freaking weapon. So I'm going to put Mumia's Favor into play. That's that for diplomacy, get a D12, yada yada. It's mostly to get out of my hand at this point.
D12s are killing me.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Green
relocate to
screen's
Rico's,
Really?
I'm not used to rolling on it.
oh, I'm going to relocate to Rico's location. And I am going to cure him for 5 cards. And I don't think I can not keep this. I keep it. And I believe I am done.
This gets shuffled, right?
Well,
Yes.
actually, I'm going to discard my Blessing of Wadjet to examine the top card of my location deck, and then I may explore.
So if it's a trigger,
Trigger.
you're gonna have to
I know.
encounter it.
It's a risk. It is.
Yeah,
Fuck.
trigger.
Fuck me. Fuck. Okay. The difficulty is when you examine this card, which I did, encounter it, the difficulty to defeat is increased by 3, so it's a 15.
Nah, ain't too bad.
The difficulty to defeat is increased by the adventure deck number,
Oh, that's not good. So 19.
19. When you play a weapon on your check to defeat, discard it.
No, you don't have to worry about that at least.
Okay. So my base check is a d6.
You gotta beat a 19.
I will discard my elemental mastery. Oh wait, does this have acid, cold, electric, element, fire, or poison? No. Shit.
What was it?
Acid, cold, electricity, elemental, fire, or poison.
Okay. So I could discard my Blessing of Isis to add 1 die in the acid trait.
Okay. Then I will play elemental mastery, discard that to add a d10. And then I can recharge to get +3 if I need. That's the best I think I'm going to do. So all this plus nothing. 2d6 and a d10 to beat a 19.
Yeah, you should be fine.
15. Shit, I can get up to 18. I don't have any other way to get a +1. Looking through your shit, see if you can help.
Yeah.
I can't do. Help. You don't have any. Do you have any support abilities?
It has to be a combat check, not at my location.
Oh.
It has to be another location.
Are you shitting me?
Nope.
Okay.
Wow.
Otherwise,
Did you add the poison trait?
No, acid.
Damn it.
Yeah, if you weren't at my location when you did that,
You could have helped.
I could have gave you a D4 plus 4.
Yeah, it would have
For
been
a
nice.
minimum of 5.
So I am
Wow.
1 short. Just making sure here. So 12 plus 3 for 15 plus 4 is 19. God damn it. 1 short. I take 1 damage. Or no, I'll discard that. Now I take 1 damage. See if I keep this. I do not.
We're losing a lot of cards.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, shit.
My turn.
Yep.
Blessing of Wadjet.
This is not going good for us, is it?
Oh, we drew a lot of level 4 monsters.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
So first I have to start with the Insanity Mist. While displayed at the start of your turn, succeed at a Wisdom or Perception 10 check to banish this barrier. Wisdom or Perception. So Wisdom is going to be a D6. You may reveal a card to add 1d6 to your check that invokes the acid or poison check or your trait to defeat a barrier. If your card has the alchemical trait, you may add another d6. So it gives me 2d6. So 3d6 total to do this.
To beat a what? An 11.
Yeah. I'll manage it.
That's what we keep saying.
I've got, yeah, we'll see what happens. That
Oh.
is an 8. That's fine. Recharge this card to allow a character at your location to reroll 1 die on his check.
Pick a 1.
Yes.
So that, I just need,
A 4.
You get this.
no, I just need a 3, actually.
You need 11.
No, I need a 10. It's a Perception 10 check.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing.
It is a 3.
She takes a 4 roll when it works for her.
Eh.
It works.
Alright, so it is banished, unfortunately, as a 3, so it
Alright,
does go
so
back in
what
the
about
box.
the second law? Keep your rolls out.
Now roll a
10.
d6.
I did not succeed by more than anything.
She hit it right on the nose. But roll.
I can't. Okay, fine, I'll roll. Oh,
There we
oh
go,
look,
yeah.
I didn't beat it by 6. If the difficulty of the check was exceeded by that amount or more, then the character banishes, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't work. Okay.
Oh, so this card stays in play.
Yeah.
Alright, I now explore my location.
Welcome back, Scragglefoot.
Check to defeat combat of 18.
Jesus Christ, what's with all the shit?
I am going
It's only a
to...
level 3, right? Or a level 1?
Yeah, it's a level 3. Alright, so I am going to discard my Fire Lance, which gives me 48. It would usually be Banish, but I don't have to banish things because it's alchemical, and I'm banishing it for
Oh,
its
I finally
power.
got an attack spell.
So this is not that. So you may recharge a card that has... then you may draw a card. I think I can do that immediately.
Yep.
Delicacy Gloves. Alright, you may recharge a card that has the alchemical trait to add 1d4 and the acid or poison trait to a combat check by a character at your location. That adds 1d4.
Nice.
And then I'm revealing my Scarab Buckler to add 2d6. This isn't a barrier, so I don't care if I'm perfectly happy to just nail this thing into the ground. But I don't get any pluses as one of the downsides. So, yeah.
That's dead.
I nail it to the ground. Well, actually, I explode it using a Fire Lance.
And it doesn't go away. It's only 3.
Yeah. But I did defeat it.
Yep.
So A plus
Hey, we got another card out.
Man, that was a while before we had that happen.
Yeah. Okay, Rico.
It is not a basic, right?
No, it is not.
That's good. Alright. Immeasurable Trap. I did not examine. So, Int, Arcane Knowledge 12, or Wisdom Survival 10. Man, what's with these weird ones?
Wow. That's some fucked up barriers.
Yeah, it kind of is. Arcane. Alright, so my intelligence is a D8. It is a trap, so I do add my perception check, which is also a D8. So it's 2D8, for a grand total of 3, 4.
2d8 versus...
13.
Oof.
Plus 4, though.
Oh, plus 4?
Still not enough.
That's 10.
That is 10. What did I need? 13?
Yep.
I'm going to recharge my tablet to add 3 to my check to defeat a barrier. So it is defeated.
Nice. I assume it's a 3 or higher?
Yes.
Damn it.
Alright, so that was a recharge. I'm also going to use the bottom half to recharge this card to banish a card that has the curse trait.
Nice.
Laid next to my deck.
No more first of the day ban for you.
And I am finished.
Okay. I have a basic. I will relocate back to the quarry and see what I run into. I got a mummy golem. Combat 18. He's immune to the attack, cold, mental, and poison traits.
Wow.
So I can't use anything with the attack trait.
That's correct.
Ouch.
Wow. If the check to defeat has the fire trait, add a d8. Okay. So I will start with a basic combat of a d6. Where did my d6 go? There it is. Then I will use Pard to add my charisma skill to my combat check. So that is a d10 plus 3.
What you gotta beat?
18.
Alright, I'm gonna recharge a knife to give you a D4 plus 4.
Okay, so I have d10, d6, d4 plus 7. And then I'm going to discard my Blessing of Ra to add another d6 and the fire trait. Unfortunately, that is not... I don't have the attack trait, so I don't also get the d8.
But you
you
get
get
a
the
D8
D8
because of the enemy.
Because of the fire.
Oh, yes, that's why I was doing it. Okay, so I have all this plus 7.
Should be fine.
With how I've been rolling today, Jesus Christ.
Blame the green screens.
Uh-oh. Got it.
I was about to say
15 plus 7. 22.
Plus 7. All you need
And that's
is
another 4. What is the hell's with this?
Well, we've been pulling the lower level ones out of
Yeah,
the deck, man.
that's
I
true.
mean,
But where's like the 2s? And that was a recharge. Okay. Well, since I didn't use anything really important, I'm going to recharge my Blessing of the Ancients, since there's a basic on the deck, to keep going. And I get a hurtling tiles trap.
A lot of traps, too.
Yeah, Intelligence Perception 6 or Dexterity Stealth 8. Intelligence it will be. So I start with a D8. During this encounter, characters may not play items. If undefeated, you are dealt 1d4 ranged combat damage. If defeated, you may explore your location.
Alright, I am going to recharge my Ancients to give you another die.
Okay. So that's 2d8 versus a 6.
Just because it does
what
have
about
damage.
Disable Mechanism?
That's what I'm looking at. It does not have the Construct, Block, or Trap trait. It is not a Disable check.
It's not a fucking trap, even though it says trap in the fucking name.
Oh wait, no, it does have the Trap trait. Yay!
God damn it. Because, I mean, like, if it had it, it would be really fucking stupid.
Okay, I'm going to play my spell Disable Mechanism. So that gives me an additional 2d8.
Oh, then take away a D8, so I won't use my Blessing.
Okay. Good call. Okay, so I have 3d8 versus a 6.
You should be fine.
Yes.
Just don't roll ones and twos. Actually,
2s are fine. Okay, that's a lot.
okay.
And then it's banished.
It is completely gone. If defeated, I may explore again. First, let me try to recharge this. I do successfully recharge Disable Mechanism.
That was a barrier. You defeated it by a lot, right? How
Oh,
much
yeah.
Did you defeat it by?
A lot. So, okay, pull out the Henchman. Voices of Spire.
I mean, did you defeat it by more than 6?
Oh, yeah. A lot more. I had 19 versus a 6. Voices of Spire. Check to defeat. Combat 8 or Charisma Diplomacy 7. That's an easy one. I will do Charisma Diplomacy. So that is a D10. Oh, wait. Sorry. Charisma Diplomacy 15. Okay.
Don't you have your thingy out?
Yeah.
Which will give you something.
Yeah, that's going to help. I may recharge a card to add 1d12. So I have a D10 and a D12 plus 5 versus him.
And you got to do the what?
A 15. Because he is 7 plus twice the scenario adventure deck number.
Do you need the blessing or not?
I think I should be fine.
I can see them if it absolutely becomes critical.
I need to get 10 total on a D10 and a 12.
It's not bad odds.
I rolled a 10 on the 12.
Okay, there we go. So you defeated him.
If defeated, you may immediately attempt to close location. Not significant.
Don't want to do that, actually.
Yes.
Let's not close that
Alright,
location.
so
Oh, yeah.
the law goes away now, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
law is banished. We will never see it again.
Now, I said I was recharged. No, I wasn't.
So the thing is, you can now explore your location if you want to.
Which I thought I dumped the Blessing of the Ancients to do before we forgot about the law.
No.
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 I did it and put it back.
No, but
It was from me.
No.
The blessing.
You did the blessing to
Find that
explore,
card.
To find that card.
okay, that's what it was.
So you
yeah.
can explore if you want to. I'm not sure I would with only an immolate.
Yeah, that seems pretty bad.
I mean, you know.
Do I get a free Explorer? Oh, yeah.
You do get a free explore.
I would not do it.
You don't think so?
I would choose no.
Okay. Okay, I will
Can't
not
take
explore.
we can't take more damage.
Good point. I can cure myself now. I think I'm going to do that quick. Yeah, I'm going to pop my cure. For 4 cards. And I keep it.
Alright, so.
Because I'm
Blessing of the
running pretty low.
Alright, so I encountered the top deck of this Plague Zombie. Plague Zombie is immune to the mental and poison traits. Nice. Combat of 11. Oh, there you go. It's not a bad one.
No, but sadly, it's going to be the last time we see the plague zombie.
Yes.
So I am going to discard my acid flask because I don't have any weapons right now. For my disable or range skill plus 2d6, I will use my range skill, so that is a d10 plus 5, and it's plus 2d6. And I will reveal my Scarab Buckler to add another 2d6 because it has the alchemical trait. Because I don't care. So this is plus 5. Yeah, I kill it. I kill it dead. That is that, and I also draw a card because it was my acid flask. So unfortunately, I don't have any weapons.
And he's gone.
Yeah. Discard this. Efficient, blah blah blah.
Hey, thank you, Space Warped God, for the follow on Mixer.
Can you continue?
Theoretically, no.
Did
I
you need
can't
to reset
do that.
any of your stuff?
Give you a better mix. Well, you could do the Horus.
Sounds
Then no,
explore.
Horus is. It does explore, but it's weird. It's not
Mhm.
simple. Discard this card to move, then you may explore your location.
No,
so-
you don't want to move because
Yeah.
those we're
Yeah.
protecting right now.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Though she could move to your spot and then you hop over, but
play, she takes damage right now.
We could lose 2 cards.
2 cards opposed to 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can always dump Horus to reset on your reset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to get it out of your hand.
Yeah. I will discard Horus.
You have a Blessing of Horus.
Oh, yippee. This is good, actually. I got a Mumia Smuggler.
Oh, nice.
Elder Ifrit.
Oof. Ooh.
It's immune to fire. All damage dealt by fire. I don't have cold. If defeated, choose a type of boon other than loot and draw a boon of that type from the box.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so he is combat 19. I am going to display my crappy shotgun.
It is really good. I'm not fighting this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Immolate, Volcanic Storm, Blessing of Ra.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I got a D8 and a D12 to beat a 19 with a +4.
I will discard a Blessing of the Ancients.
That is 2D12 on a 19. I'm going to recharge my ally, which will allow me to add my craft skill to the combat check. And my craft skill is a D8 +2.
Nice. So how much total plus you got going?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
4 and 2 +6. So all that +6.
And you gotta get 19.
Yeah.
You should get this.
3, 9, 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 plus
6. 19.
Heh.
You got it.
barely.
Yes, but
I'm gonna stop doing the goddamn green screen. I will choose weapon.
Okay.
you used to roll on the green screen before. It wasn't a problem.
Go ahead and shuffle.
Yeah, but it was there. It was different.
Oh, it was a different one?
Yeah.
Think I need to flatten that one or something?
I'll flatten over time.
Are you going to keep going?
Explosive staff.
Nope.
Explorer
Or
stuff.
Explorer staff. I'm just gonna-
Discard it.
Yep.
Okay.
It doesn't allow you to, like, explore your location or something?
Actually, I'm gonna read that. No.
Wait,
Wow.
it's an explorer staff that doesn't explore.
Shut up. For a combat check revealed for your melee skill, discard this to add 2 dice to your disable check.
What the fuck?
So yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
4,
I get a Blessing of Isis.
6.
Fuck me. Warrior Dolls.
They're not that bad, relatively speaking.
They're immune to mental and poison. They are an 18. If the check to defeat has the fire trait, add die. Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah.
If you do not defeat the warrior dolls by at least 2, shuffle a barrier from the box into a random open location deck. Meh. If defeated, you may immediately... Yeah. Okay, so it is an 18 for me. I will use Immolate for this one. So that will get me a D10 plus 6. And then, since my attack has the, and 2d4, and because my attack has attack and fire trait, I get an additional d8 on this. So that's a lot. Plus 6. Yeah, I'll take it. So I need 12 total on all this dice.
Should be fine. Come on. Big money.
That is 15. He is gone. Forever.
Well, if he's a henchman, so no.
No, he's not gone forever.
Oh, yeah, good point. And I will recharge this. It recharges. And I will discard a Blessing of the Ancients to keep going.
That's examine, right?
Yes. Which is trigger. When you examine this card, display it next to your deck. If on defeated, display this card next to your deck. While displayed as your move step, move to a random open location. During your turn, you may not evade Banes. At the end of your turn, you may succeed at a Wisdom or Divine 6 check to banish this card.
So you display it immediately.
And I pass a Divine 6. All you need is a 0.
Oh.
So it is banished and it is permanently out.
But does, hold on, before your end of your turn, does it move you? Yay or nay?
No.
No.
No, it's on my move step, so that would come first. Okay, so examining that was actually a good thing for me. And I'm not going to dump my Blessing of Ra to keep going, so I'm done.
Okay.
Nicole.
Wall sights.
Those sound pleasant.
Oh, this is so fucking easy.
That's gonna be the last
Dexterity
time, huh?
4 or disable 6.
Yeah, it's gonna be the last time.
Yeah.
Is that
So-
a B for basic? Is that what I see?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is a B.
So I may reveal a card to add 1d6 to my check. And I'm going to reveal a card because I just want to make sure that I won't fail this. I've got a +2.
What's your number you gotta hit?
Oh wait, I could do dexterity instead. I don't even need to reveal it because this is +3.
So you just succeed.
Yeah, I can't fail. Dexterity +3. Oh look, I succeeded. It's gone. Okay, that's the last time we see it. Okay.
Would you like to keep going? We're suddenly making progress. This deck is smaller than this deck. That's important.
That's good.
We just got walloped at the start.
Yeah.
Though a couple of those cards that walloped us are still in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will discard my Mumia Smuggler to explore. The Bashki Swarm.
Another easy one.
Which?
Well, no, it's 2 combat checks. That's a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yep.
When you examine this card, succeed a stealth 6. I did not examine. It's immune to mental and poison. If you do not exceed the difficulty of each check by at least 2, after you act, succeed at a Constitution or Fortitude 7 check or bury a card.
So you need to do 10.
Okay, I will do I have to do a D4 base, unfortunately. I am going to reveal my Deliquescent Gloves to add the Acid trait to a melee combat check. And then I am going to reveal my Scarab Buckler to add 2d6.
Do you have any pluses on that?
No. That's all I got.
Did you need the D4 plus 4?
Like, does that cost you anything?
Recharge. That's fine.
Are you sure?
But you got another check to do, and I can only do it once. So.
I've got a Blessing of Mott.
Oh, that'll
so-
save her on 1 check.
It'll save me on 1
Alright.
check. So, you know, like, actually, let's see what happens, and then I'll use the Blessing of Mott if I need to, and I can protect myself with an Alchemist suit if I have to.
Gotcha.
That is a 9.
So you need your Blessing of Mott.
Yes.
At least, unless you want to, well, alternatively, you can do a Confort check and possibly bury a card.
I will discard my Blessing.
And now the same check again.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you another D4.
Okay, and then this is
Plus
+4.
4.
So you've pretty much got this, unless you roll all 1s. That is not all 1s.
So I succeed.
And it is gone.
No more Bashki Swarm, and that is going to be the end of my turn.
Okay, Rico, you have a Blessing of Elements.
Yay, I actually got a weapon again.
Alright, so I'm going to reveal my ally. At the start of your turn, reveal this card to shuffle any number of cards into your deck, then reset your hand. Get rid of these 2. Shuffle them into my deck. And reset my hand. Oh, that sucks.
Didn't get a weapon?
Nope.
That's a bad day.
That is a bad day.
Hope it's a Dex Disable or something? No.
Oh God, come on!
Oh, fuck.
You see the stealth to evade it. Alright,
Stealth 8.
so I got a D4. It's a basic, so I'm going to recharge that to give myself another D4.
Do you have the fire trait on this at all?
No.
And this is not a non-strength, or this is not a strength non-combat check?
No.
Okay, well, I'll give you a die.
Alright, so I got a 3d4 to roll an 8. No problem.
Well, you already had 3d4, and I just gave you a die.
I had 2d4.
Yeah,
Oh.
2d4.
Oh!
You got an 8.
No, I did not get an 8.
That is a 6.
Oh, I saw the
That is
2s.
6.
Fuck.
So I may not evade him. Alright. I'm about to lose a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so combat check. Randomly choose a weapon, which I don't have. So I got a d6. About to hit a lot of damage here.
Yeah, you're going to take a lot.
So this is you.
Yep.
Okay.
And do it again.
What?
No. If you fail the
Combat.
first one, it doesn't do the second.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does?
It totally fucking
Oh.
does.
Damn it.
And shuffle that one back into the siege deck.
Son of a bitch. Ouch.
It specifically requires you to do both of them because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I get the goddamn weapon.
Seven?
We have 10 more cards to defeat. And I get a Blessing of Pharasma.
We're actually succeeding.
Do you need a cure?
Just get through the deck.
Okay, just get through the deck.
I'm good.
Okay. Burning Child.
Ugh.
He is immune to fire, fuck, mental, and poison. 16 combat or 10 charisma. I think I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will start with my charisma check of a d10 plus,
Don't use your Blessing of Ra because it adds fire.
no, not
Yes.
always.
Well, most of the time.
No. But, no, actually I can use that. That actually works well. Because it adds dice to something that has the fire trait. He has the fire trait. So I get 2 dice.
It invokes?
He has fire.
Does it say invokes?
To a check that invokes the fire trait.
Okay.
So, 2 additional d10 to that. So that puts me at 3d10 plus 3 to beat a 10. Okay then. I got it. That's 15 on the base die roll. And he's a 3, so he goes back in. If defeated with a combat check, nope. If defeated with a charisma, oh. If defeated with a charisma check, you are dealt 1d4 fire damage. I have armor. That does not help with fire.
Oh.
Sad trombone.
Wow.
What about
Cold-
the combat check?
Cold combat, electric, or poison.
It's too late. He already rolled, right? So
And I couldn't do combat anyways. I wouldn't have beat him. I can only have
he-
fire.
He has only his fire.
So a D4 fire? Is that how it works?
Yep. 2 cards. And it's discard 2 cards, I think?
Yeah.
Damn it. Now I will cure myself. For 3 cards. And I keep the cure just because of default. Or no, wait. If I roll 1, I don't keep it. That is not a 1.
I have Blessing of the Key. And then I am going to explore my location.
Royal Naga?
Yeah, Royal Naga. You may succeed
That thing
and
needs
still
to
take to evade. For each combat check, randomly choose a card that you can play that is a weapon or has the attack trait and play it. BAM!
You
Look!
only got 1, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, so I use a blowgun. Thank God the fucker is not immune to poison, because otherwise I'd be fucking screwed.
Oh yeah, that'd be a bad day for you.
So I use my range. A d10 plus 5.
Oof.
Plus another d4. Recharge. This has poison, so I reveal my Deliquescent Gloves to add 1d6 to a check that invokes the acid or poison trait. If my card has the alchemical trait, I can add another d6. So that's that.
Is that weapon going to go away for the second check?
Nope. Reveal.
Oh, good.
So this is 1d10, 2d6, a d4, plus 5.
Do you need a d4 plus 4? That's a minimum of 5 more damage on it.
2, 3, 3. I should be okay, but it's kind of feeling a little...
What's your plus?
5. I
So,
should be okay.
Your average is 18 right now, so you only need 16. Or your average is actually more like 20, but yes.
Banish this card and bury a card to add 1d12 to your check by a monster against the character at your location at e6 if it's... If the character fails the check, he may ignore the result and evade the monster. But I'd have to bury sometime.
Yeah, I'd just go with it. You should be good.
That sounds like famous last words to me.
Oh, that's been half this game.
In this case, however, that is 5, 12, 14 plus 5, so
You
19.
passed the first check.
So I passed the first check.
Same setup for the next check?
I am actually going to recharge the Scarab Sand to add 1d4 in the acid trait.
Ah, so you get another d4. Okay, so now you're really good.
That's a d10 plus d4, and then that added another d4. And then I am going to reveal my Scarab Butler, gets me another 2d6, and then I am actually going to recharge my Deliquescent Gloves for another d8.
Oh.
I'm just feeling like I
You
really
want this thing
want
dead.
this thing dead.
Any pluses?
5.
Okay. That looks good.
11, 14,
Yep.
and 19. I beat it off the dice.
Woo.
Okay, so there we go. That's done.
Nice.
I got rid of that guy.
Yeah. Alright, and that's unfortunately the end of my turn.
Rico, you have a Blessing of Ancients.
Oh, where are your dolphins?
Oh, they're pretty easy.
They were complaining that they were terrifying when you fought them the last time.
Yeah, I thought they were going to be. I was wrong. So you just need a 12.
Twice the current scenario. So
oh,
18.
wait. 18, and you really want 20.
If the check defeat has a fire trait, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so I'm going to reveal the dagger for a d12 and a d4.
I recharge a Blessing of Ancients to give you another die.
I may additionally discard this card to add another d4 and search my deck for a weapon that has the knife trait and draw it. So I'm going to, instead of discarding, recharge it. Search for another goddamn weapon.
That's good. Being able to pull out that chakram.
Oh, not really, because I'm going to...
Did you add your other d4, your extra d4?
Your combat check, if you played another weapon, discard this for a d4.
Oh.
Actually, it's a recharge. And I wanted, what, a 20?
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
Any pluses?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so you need 15 on the dice. Oh.
No, that's 14 right there.
Oh, okay.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 5.
Oh, you've got it. Awesome.
Okay.
Are you able to continue?
No.
Okay. Blessing of Osiris. Uh-oh. That would be a henchman. 2 combat checks. Hikasi. Oh, fuck me. I only have 1 combat. Before you act, succeed at a Wisdom, Stealth, Perception, or Survival 9 check, or you are dealt 2 combat damage. Huh.
Right off the gate, huh?
I do have Survival. So that's a D8 plus 3,
Excuse me.
and I need to beat a 9.
You got it. No problem.
Wow. I can add stuff possibly. I got an 8. I discard or recharge Maga 3 Fingers to add 3 to that.
Oh, I am a fucking idiot.
What?
I should have been adding 2d4. I forgot. I'm now a mad scientist. We're bad at video games.
So now I need to do a combat 20. I only have 1 combat check. So I have to do a combat 20, then a combat 16, but my second all I will have is a d6.
Oh. So you're kind of foobarred is what you're saying.
Yes.
I could theoretically help you if you really absolutely need it. I can add 2d6.
That would give me 3d6 to beat a 16.
Alright, well, first, let's take care of your first combat check.
I am almost guaranteed to pass that.
Well, then let's take care of your first one.
Okay.
And we'll see what help we can do on the second one.
Volcanic Storm. For your combat check, discard this card to use your Arcane or Divine. So that would be a d10 plus 6 plus 3d6. To beat a 20. So I've got this plus 3d6 to get 14. That's going to be close to 15. Sweet. Okay, so I cleared the first combat check. Now I see if I keep that. No. Okay. Before I do the next combat check, I'm going to cure myself.
No.
It's a reveal this card.
You cannot cure in between combat.
Oh,
During a combat, you cannot cure.
Oh, so once I encountered him,
yes.
so I couldn't even have cured
You
before.
can only cast spells and use items that will deal directly with the encounter. You can cure before, you can cure after, not during.
If the is the top card basic or
No.
fire? Damn it.
All right, so what's your basic die roll right now?
D6. That's all I have.
All right, so I will give you a D4
Okay.
plus 4.
Oh, that'll help.
I will also give you a blessing for another D6.
Okay. So that puts me at 2d6 and a d4 plus 4, which is a max of 20. And I need a 16.
Alright, I use my flask thrower.
Okay.
When proficient with weapons, you may discard this card and banish an item that has the alchemical trait to add another 2d6 on that item's traits to a combat check by a character in another location.
So how much do you add?
My alchemist kit. 2d6.
2d6 plus anything?
No, 2d6. That's all you're getting. Sorry,
Okay.
man.
Hey, no, I'll take it.
So all that plus 4 is what you got.
Yep.
And it's banishing the card, so I lose it forever.
Wow. Your banish thing doesn't help that, does it?
No, I'm not banishing it for its power.
Oh, that's the roll you want off of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 12, 18, plus 7. That's a lot. 25 plus 4. So, yeah, 29.
There you go.
Picassi is dead. If defeated, you may immediately attempt to close.
Now you make your...
Yeah, now I cure. Oh, I don't just discard that. 4 cards.
Feels like if you're making a basic strength melee check, it should have bludgeoning.
Oh, and I don't keep my fucking cure.
Well, some people might have sharp knuckles. Might be slashing or piercing.
Okay, so Blessing of the Elements. Falling Rubble. Basic Barrier. Dexterity, Acrobatics, Perception, Survival. Dexterity, so it's going to be a D10 plus 3.
They need to pass a what? Oh.
To defeat a 6.
Oh, yeah. You should be golden.
I will reveal my Scarab Buckler to add 2d6 just for shits and giggles to make sure I cannot fail it at all.
And you don't.
Yeah, and I can't fail it. So,
Gone forever.
yeah, if defeated, you may explore your location. So I'm going to explore because I still have stuff. So,
Yep.
Camouflaged Pit Trap. Man, I am really getting like fucking all of these.
All the basics.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Good.
We'll take them.
How many are
D10.
left?
So this is versus 7 plus 3.
So you can technically fail.
7 for 3 to... Yeah,
Very low
technically,
chance.
but it's like...
Just don't roll
No.
out once.
That did not
I
fail.
did not fail. If defeated, you may explore your location.
Sweet, keep going.
Yeah.
Down to 3 cards in the deck.
Warrior Dolls.
18.
18.
Would you like fire?
They're immune to the mental and poison traits. That's a bit of a problem to me.
What about you have acid?
The problem is that my weapon is poison.
Oh,
Poopy.
Yeah.
Poopy pants.
So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to take my massive D4.
Oh.
any pluses?
You may recharge a card to add the alchemical trait, add 1d4 in the acid or poison trait. So I will... recharge my Scarab Buckler to add 1d4 in acid.
Okay, so you're up to 2d4 with no plus.
Yeah. Wait. You may recharge a card that has the alchemical trait to add 2d4.
So you're up to 3d4.
I am learning! Okay, so 3d4.
Okay, I'm going...
Then I can reveal a card to add 1d6 to my check that invokes the acid or poison trait.
1d6 or 2?
2d6. Or if the card has the alchemical trait, you may add another 1d6.
Okay, I'm going to play a Blessing of Ra, which will give you 1 more d4, but it also gives you the fire trait, which gives you another d4 because of the monster. So 2 more d4.
I think this is... That's a lot, but it's also to defeat an
Alright,
18.
so what's your pluses right now?
0.
0? Alright, so I will give you another d4. Plus 4.
Okay.
Do you have any more?
Yes.
Okay, so you need to get 16 on all those dice.
That would be 12, 14, or 16, 18, 19.
You got
plus
it.
4. So, yes.
So you defeat it by
6
more than 2, so you don't shuffle random barrier in.
Alrighty then.
I think you're done.
Yeah, I'm fucking done.
Rico.
Go ahead and pull the other one. I'm not exploring.
Oh, you're not exploring?
Nope, I'm resetting my hand.
Fuck. You too?
I used a lot on your turns.
Yeah.
We
Thank
have
you.
10 more turns to take out 3 cards.
Still no weapon.
Still no weapon? Okay, how does that work?
Either way, you gotta pull your blessing.
Oh yeah,
Raw.
figures. I am going...
It's good with the Sun Falcon Pectoral, I thought.
Yeah, but...
Add
Oh.
2d6 to your combat check, man.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. Actually, that gives me 3d6 base combat. Fuck it, I'll explore.
YOLO.
What's YOLO stand for again? I always
You
forget.
only live once.
Oh yes.
It's really not appropriate to say YOLO when you're doing something stupid in some ways. 'Cause, you know, I mean, it's kind of got that ironic.
False, because we just reset.
Jershabulu Ranger, 17 combat. When you examine this card, which I did not, before you act, you are dealt 1d4 poison. Shit.
No, if you examine. Oh,
No.
before you
It's
actually
just
go
before
wonderful
you
point.
act.
I don't have anything to handle that. Nope.
D4.
Which
Wow.
is low Rolo. Woohoo!
You do take damage, right?
Yep.
Yes.
The lock location is automatically closed.
Which card am I getting rid of?
Yeah, you don't get to recharge that, dude.
Okay, and I get my Curse of Daybane. Thank you. Okay. Now I've got to beat this fucker, so I will start with my 3d6, courtesy of my Sun Falcon Pectoral, to beat a 17. Then I will recharge, or I can't recharge, discard a Blessing of the Ancients to give myself another d6. So I've got 4d6 to beat a 17, and I get a +3 possible. So I need 46 to beat a 14.
I got you.
Okay, I think that's it, unless Nicole's throwing something.
No.
That would be 8, 9. That is not enough. No, that was a really bad roll.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. That's 11. Still not enough. I can go up to 14, so I'm 3 short.
Wow.
Well, the good news is, we don't lose any loot.
Yeah.
Woo! We suck so bad we don't lose stuff no more. Woo!
Bury this card. And he goes back in.
So, you know, that stupid ranger is going to be in there.
Yeah. There you go. Stupid
look,
rain.
It's back. Before I'm poison damage. Okay, I am going to. I have to roll for it first. It is 2. Let's see. I can.
I'm almost dead.
What do I want to do? Oh,
You too? I've got 3 cards left in my draw pile. Woo!
Okay. What I'm going to do is discard this to reduce poison damage dealt to you by 3, so that reduces it to 0.
Mhm.
Then I may search my deck for a card that has the alchemical trait and draw it. So I can search for any card I want, I think.
Yeah.
I am actually going to pull my...
Oh.
I'm going to pull out my Scarab Buckler.
I'm going to discard a card to get rid of my Curse of Daybane quick. I can do that anytime. Just in case I have to take a turn. I don't want that basic showing up and being fucked.
So I just need a combat of 17. She says, with famous last words.
You can do it.
Why don't you roll like a lot of dice?
Hello,
Yeah,
Placid Dragon. Thank you for joining.
And this guy is an immune to poison. So I reveal my blowgun for D10 plus D4. D10 plus D4. What the fuck is my D10? And that's plus 5, so that starts it. And then it already has poison. So I could recharge a card that has the alchemical trait, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to reveal a card, add 2d6.
Okay.
So that's
Not too
10
bad.
plus 2d6 plus d4 plus 5.
You should get this.
And I can recharge the bird feather tokens to reroll a card. Die.
And I have a Blessing of Mott, worst case.
No, I don't need it.
Nope, you got him.
Okay.
And
21, 26.
woohoo!
Fucker is dead.
Can you keep going?
Please keep going. If you can.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep going.
Woohoo!
I don't have
How do you keep going?
Wait. Oh, yeah, I have to... Blah, blah, blah. I can discard my Blessing of the Elements.
Don't worry, I'm loaded up with blessings to help you, in theory.
Yeah, the biggest problem is that all I have is poison right now. Yellow Jelly, Ooze Acid Basic. Check to defeat Combat 8. It's a basic monster. Why have I been getting all the basics? You guys are getting fucked up with
He's immune to
recent-
poison.
Yeah, that's... It may be okay anyways.
Yeah, so instead of doing the D10, she just rolls, you know, awful lot of D4s.
Yes.
Yeah, I roll a d4. The check to defeat has the acid or cold trait. Oh, ouch. After you act, if the result of the check is greater than 12, you are dealt 1d4 acid damage.
Don't roll like
Fuck that
dice.
shit. Okay. If the check to defeat has the acid or cold trait, add 3. So I will recharge my Noxious Bomb. to add 2d4 and acid to it. 2d4 and acid. So what I have is 3d4 plus 3.
Okay.
You gotta beat a what?
8.
But you got below a 12.
Yeah, that is
You got
a
it.
10. But it's plus 3, which is 13.
So you beat it.
So she takes damage.
Oh,
Which
but
would
you
be-
need one more?
No, she wanted less.
No, if you're...
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I can drop you by 2. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
if
subtract.
you drop me by
Or
2,
I
that's sufficient.
subtract 3, sorry.
Okay, so yeah, because I already had 10, so that's sufficient.
Blessing of Mod is awesome.
So you had 10. What's the check to defeat?
She was...
It's I had 10 on the dice and then 3 because of
Oh,
this,
13.
so it was 13. So if he
Gotcha.
deducts,
So
then
it's
we
down to
should-
10 and you still win.
yeah.
Yep.
And I kill the yellow jelly, and that's it for me.
Okay, Rico, it's coming up to you.
Okay.
Blessing of the Ancients, and what do you get?
Probably something stupid. Bone Crusher Chieftain. Did not examine. Increased by the scenario venture.
So he's a 16.
That's not too bad.
You do have to discard a weapon if you play. Oh, you don't have any
Yeah,
weapons.
that's why I was trying to get you to keep going. So I got a D6. I am going to recharge my blessing for another D6. I'm going to recharge my Black Kiss to give my craft skill, which is a D8 plus 2.
And I am going to give you a Blessing of the Ancients. I recharge it.
I need another D6 if possible from somebody.
There you go. I'll give you mine.
I
So-
can't help, unfortunately.
All of that plus 2 to take on a 16.
Alright.
Come on, roll good.
Giggity.
Roll good. You got this.
Nope. That's the opposite.
Oh, my
wow.
god.
Wow. Is that all
That
ones?
is all ones. I blame your dice.
Yeah.
Tainted everything else. So
Jesus Christ.
here- Alright, so I'm not dead.
That's good.
And that's what I'll be facing.
And I need to get rid of one of my cards.
You're smart.
Yeah, I'm the one that's not actually lost that many cards because I keep getting the fucking basics.
Okay, so I will relocate. And let's see. Okay, so
Oh,
I...
don't relocate.
What?
Don't relocate.
No, I have to. You have to be in an open location.
To explore.
Uh-huh. So
I mean,
will-
you could be at my location. You be at my location.
Yeah.
Be at my
Okay.
location.
Bone Crusher Chieftain. So I have to do 12. Luckily, I got my best combat card. So I am going to do my Volcanic Storm, which is a D10 plus 3D6.
You would like to have additional cards, right?
Hold
Things,
on.
right?
I'm getting there. So D10 plus 3D6. And I get a D8 because this has magic or attack and fire. Plus discarding Blessing of Ra to add 2 additional D10s to the roll. And I have a total of this plus 6 right now.
Is it possible for you to fail?
Yes.
Add an additional 2d4.
Okay. Now it's actually technically impossible for me to fail.
There you go.
Because if I had rolled 1s on everything, I would have failed.
Yeah, I really don't want to do this right now.
That is so dead.
Alright.
Good.
That is so very dead.
So
So
sadly, we don't have a lot of loot.
No. Alright.
And he is gone.
Alright, so, loot. We have an Explorer's Staff.
I would have kept the card. That's funny shit.
We have a Whip of Centipedes. That's creepy as fuck. We have a Staff of Revelations. A Blessing of Isis. A Dredge. and a crocodile skin helmet. So 2 of these are basics and are probably going to be trashed.
Alright, so what could have we got?
I'd like to see that spell.
Yeah. There's the spell.
It's a new level 4 spell. It is poison, so I can use it. Ooh.
Kopesh, which you don't care about. Viper Strike, which is a basic Blade Guard. Whip. Poison Sand Tube. Blessing of Bastet. Okay. Falcon Crown. Recharge this card to reduce all damage dealt to you by 2. Recharge this card to use your Arcane or Divine skill plus 2d6 as your combat check.
Huh.
Wow. Counts as playing a spell. Another Galvanic Chakram plus 1.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Yeah. Bunch more basic cards, or simple cards.
Is that a bow?
What, the Madhu? It's armor.
Oh,
Flaming Spear plus 1. Clockwork Menial. Ghost Battling Ring, which is just funny. And Death Grip. So,
man.
we didn't really... I mean, the Galvanic Chakram
And
would have
that
been
crown
nice,
would have been nice, though, right?
What? Yeah, the
crown.
crown and the Galvanic Chakram would have been nice.
The Whip of Centipedes is pretty awesome. For your combat check, I discard to use my Divine, plus 3d6, and I may use the result on any subsequent combat checks.
Wow.
So I won't have to use another card if I have multi-combat. So I'm going to keep that, but I don't know what I'm getting rid of.
Alright.
Okay, what are we visiting as far as traders as well?
Question is, can we even visit?
Depends. Like, we have the Staff of Revolutions, and we have the Blessing of Isis technically. So if we wanted to give up either of those, then we could do that.
And I can technically open up a third card with this swapping in this Whip of Centipedes.
But you wanted to keep it, right?
No, I'm going to keep the Whip of Centipedes. But I'm going to choose between dumping... I'm still choosing, but Elemental Mastery is one of the ones on my chopping block, and it's a level 3.
Okay.
So that could...
This thing. So... the party gets all boons remaining in the location decks. Okay, that's it. Alright. That sucks.
Yep.
Alright, so our traders. So... We theoretically...
Oh, Keyfire's being horrible. Descent of Bees.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, that's just mean.
Weapons
that's just
that have
mean.
the range trait. Weapons. Items. Chooses a non-loot boon that has the basic trait. Spells. Weapons that have the melee trait. Armors. Allies. Magic trait and arcane trait. I am going to visit
We got those guys?
What?
We're sure we unlocked those guys?
What, these guys? Yeah, they're from 3.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that we have.
So where are you going?
So what can we afford?
Anything.
We can afford anything if he discards a level 3 spell.
Which I'm going to, most likely.
So let's get rid of the basics off this, because we don't need the basics, because they're worthless to us.
Yep. And those are permanently out of the game.
Yep.
Oh, which is good, because now drawing.
Mm-hmm. And while we're seeding decks.
Yep.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah. I have... Yep. Alright, yeah, I need an item, so...
Whatever you need me at, I'm not really shopping for anything.
Yeah, neither am I, so kick me in there as well. So what is the item thing?
Felsendeek. So it's just the normal, like, what
2
is it?
boons.
Plus...
4.
So you'll get 4 cards.
Is it 4? I
Yes.
thought it might...
It's
okay.
players plus 1.
And the nice thing is that he's only costs 2.
Okay, so I can possibly get rid of the other, different card if I want.
Yeah.
Because I'm tempted to... Ooh, hard one. Disable Mechanism. I'm not sure I really need that.
I don't know. I mean, it provides a mechanism for you to handle traps, but you have to have it in your hand to do it. But then again...
And you have to have the right trap.
Yeah.
So do I need 4 combat stuff out of 7?
I don't know, man. There's an awful lot of...
How many times have you said, ah, shit, I don't have a combat spell?
Fair. But, that disable mechanism has come in handy a couple times. It did come in handy in that one. Yeah, I'm going to dump Immolate. So that's completely gone.
Man, there's nothing special. No powers, no nothing.
I know. Feel like we got gypped on that one.
All right. Knot of Isis. Twitch Tonic.
Kind of appropriate.
Jinn Favor Amulet. Or Blade Guard. Oh, that sucks.
The Blade
Oh,
Guard.
wait, no, none of these 3 don't actually...
Yeah, because you have to draw 3 or 4s.
3 or 4s. We need to get rid of some of this shit. Oh, there we go.
Well, we could have, but we sucked.
Yeah.
I think you put the stuff in the wrong spot. She took the...
Jesus Christ. Too bad we can't get rid of all the shit we drew. Okay, is there 4 cards in that deck?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, so Knot of Isis. When you examine this card, blah. Recharge this card to add 1 die to your intelligence non-combat check or your check that invokes the acid trait. Recharge this card to add the acid trait to your check. It's not alchemical, though.
Oh, it's not?
Sandstorm Dust. Shuffle this card into your location deck to evade your encounter. You may succeed at a craft 10 to recharge it instead of shuffling it into your location deck.
But it is an alchemical.
Yeah, it is an alchemical, which means I could kind of hold on to it in case I wanted to evade something.
Yeah.
And then basically just use it to,
Do your thing.
reveal. On your Jet of Anubis, on your charisma check or your check that invokes the poison trait, recharge this card to add 1 die or to remove any 1 die. You may reveal a blessing that has the Anubis trait to reveal this card instead.
Ooh, so if you have an Anubis blessing, which you don't.
Yeah, but a lot of my traits invoke poison, so I could recharge to add 1 die to the check.
Wow.
But it's not an alchemical. And last but not least, Necklace of Fireballs. For your combat check, banish this card to roll 3d6 plus 12.
Damn.
You may succeed in Arcane 9 to recharge instead of banishing. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
No, I don't think we're taking that. I like it. I'm not taking it, though. So what are you taking?
If anything. Or are you short an item or something?
She's short an
Yeah,
item.
I'm short an item, so I have to take some item. And I'd rather take one of these than...
A basic.
Yeah. I'll take the Sandstorm Dust.
Okay.
That's the invasion one.
Yeah, because, I mean, as I said, it does allow me to mess with it, so...
Maybe evade.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for us today. Thank you very much for everybody for joining, and we will see you back next week.
Yep.
Have a good one.